Hey, it's Jamie, and today we're rehashing 2 Samuel 1-3. Wow, my fellow Christians, today's chapters are action-packed, but I don't want to keep you forever, so I'm going to do like a little quick rundown, and then I want to pause at one point and reflect if we can. Okay, so Saul and Jonathan die at war. Saul and his son Jonathan die at war. David's bestie and Saul die at war. Then David gets crowned at Hebron, the king of Judah, and one of Saul's kids, Ishbosheth, he gets the rest. So the house of David and the house of Saul get into this malicious war where all kinds of death occurs. David makes a deal with one of Saul's son's guys, and then one of David's guys kills that guy before the deal can be carried out, and so David gets all persnickety. Okay, Saul and Jonathan's death. Saul's in the midst of fighting and knows he's about to die. He's very injured. He turns to this Amalekite that just kind of stumbles upon him and asks him to finish him off, and he does. He then grabs Saul's crown and his king gear and rushes off to give it to David, which is kind of weird because David was just at war with the Amalekites, so that's kind of strange. Anyway, this isn't the same story though that we get at the end of 1 Samuel, where it's written that Saul takes his own life, falling on his sword beside his sons and his armor bearer, after the armor bearer refused to finish Saul off at his request. In both accounts, he was quite injured, but I looked it up to see which one was true, and it turns out that it's believed that 1 Samuel is written by Samuel, Gad, and Nathan, and just Gad and Nathan wrote 2 Samuel. So I think the clear answer here is that Saul took his own life, and that the Amalekite was hoping for like a token or a gift or reward from David as he pretended that he was the man that took Saul down. I think he fabricates the story here to make himself look better. Truthfully, he probably just stumbled upon him and took his king stuff, but womp womp, David's so angry that this guy killed one of the Lord's anointed that he had the Amalekite killed. Backfire for the Amalekite. So this is what I want to touch on today. David's grief. This is a man that was used and abused by Saul. He was taken from his family, chased down, hunted, and yet David was devastated by Saul's death. Absolutely crushed. He writes this beautiful lament for Saul and his bestie Jonathan. He's in absolute agony over Jonathan's death. He calls Jonathan his brother in this song, and he demands that the people of Judah learn it so that they never forget King Saul and Jonathan. Talk about loving your enemy. Despite everything that took place, David considered the Lord's anointed as his master, and he loved him as such. I just want to leave you with this thought and how you can maybe mend a relationship with someone or treat someone a little kinder today. Off topic but on topic, some of Albert Einstein's last words to his daughter were about when scientists realized that love is a force that should be considered in all things due to its power. And here's where science and the Lord agree. Love, love, love. Let's make an effort to pour out some love to someone today who hasn't felt it from you in a long time. Maybe fix that friendship, be kind to that enemy. And I will ask that the Lord give us all the strength to do this. The love is already inside of us. We have the biggest love of all living right in our hearts. And he demands that we pour it out on others, no matter how spoiled our view is of them. So let's try it. Wanna? I'm gonna. Tomorrow we're diving into 2 Samuel 4-7. If you want to read ahead. I hope you have a blessed day. Please comment. And don't forget to say your prayers.
This is the Bible in a Year theme song.